Kew Gardens is located in Richmond in London. It was founded in 1759 by the mother of King George III and has grown to house the largest and most diverse botanical collections in the world, with over 50,000 plants growing in a range of different conditions, including several tropical and exotic plants growing in the many glasshouses. The Princess of Wales Conservatory was opened in 1987 by Princess Diana and has 10 computer-controlled climate zones, including the Tropical Rainforest Zone, the Tropical and Temperate Fern Zones, the Tropical and Temperate Carnivorous Plant Zones, and the Temperate and Tropical Orchid Zones. This video will take a closer look at the Temperate and Tropical Fern Zones. The Temperate Fern Zone is located near the rear entrance to the conservatory, and the temperature and humidity are maintained to suit those species that grow naturally in more temperate areas of the world. Macleania Cordifolia, or the heart-leaved Macleania, is an evergreen shrub native to the cloud forests of Mexico to Costa Rica. It has broad green leaves and attractive red and white tubular flowers. It is epiphytic, growing on trees. Therefore, in soil it requires good drainage and infrequent watering, but prefers bright, indirect light and high humidity. It can tolerate light frost, but should be kept above 15 degrees C for optimal growth. Marattia Purpurascens is also known as Cyathea Purpurascens and is a fern native to Ascension Island in the southern Atlantic Ocean, where it's critically endangered. The fronds can grow up to 1 meter long, with dark green leaves and purplish colour to the leaf stalk. This fern is being cultivated by Kew for conservation purposes. Selaginella Kraussiana Brownii is commonly known as Krauss's spike moss and is native to southern Africa. It is prized for its moss-like appearance, forming mounds of bright green foliage, which make it ideal for use in bottle gardens. It grows best in full or partial shade and loamy, acidic, moist but well-draining soil, and should not be kept below 5 degrees C in winter. Cyathea Dealbata, or Alsophala tricolor, is commonly known as the silver tree fern and is native to New Zealand. It can grow up to 10 metres in height, with fronds up to 3 metres long and 1 metre wide. It prefers sandy or loam-based, acidic or neutral soil, and can be grown outdoors in warmer parts of the UK in a mild, sheltered spot, with minimum temperatures of -5 degrees C. Arachniodes Chinensis is commonly known as the Chinese arachniodes and is native to China and Taiwan. It's a creeping fern with fronds that can grow up to 1.2 metres long, and in optimal conditions can spread to around 1 metre wide. It grows best in a shady spot with moist, neutral to acidic soil and can be grown outdoors in the UK. Adiantum Formosum is commonly known as the giant maidenhair and is a fern native to Australia and New Zealand. It can grow 2 metres tall and has black stems that can reach up to 90 centimetres in length, while wedge-shaped leaflets resemble the leaves of a ginkgo tree. It can be grown outdoors in milder areas of the UK in a shady spot with moist, well-drained soil. Dicksonia Fibrosa is commonly known as the golden tree fern and is native to New Zealand. It grows around 6 metres tall with fronds 2 metres long. It's hardy down to around -6 degrees C, so can be grown outdoors in milder areas of the UK, but can be better suited to some UK gardens than Dicksonia antarctica, as it is more tolerant of exposure. Coniogramme Emeiensis, or the Japanese bamboo fern, is a clump-forming fern native to China. It has glossy green and yellow leaves with striking stripe pattern, giving it a very tropical look. It prefers full or part shade and a sheltered position, but will need protection from slugs when young. It's hardy through most of the UK. Begonia Foliosa is native to the cloud forests of Peru, Colombia and Venezuela. It's a shrub-like plant which can grow up to 1 metre in height, with arching branches of small, bright green leaves and producing small white or pink flowers. It grows best in moist, well-draining soil and full or part shade, but is not frost-hardy but will grow well indoors in pots with indirect light. The tropical fern zone is located next to the temperate fern zone at the rear of the Princess of Wales Conservatory. The upper tier can also be accessed from the tropical orchid zone or the tropical rainforest zone. This zone is controlled to suit plants that prefer higher temperatures and higher humidity. Angiopteris Angustifolia is also known as Angiopteris palmiformis and is a large fern native to Malaysia and the Philippines, where it grows naturally in warm, wet forests. Known for its large, impressive fronds which can grow up to 7 meters long, it's one of the largest ferns in the world. It does not like temperatures below 13 degrees C, but can be grown in pots indoors. Hemionitis Achariorum is also known as Doryopteris palmata and is a clumping fern native to Mexico. It has thick, leathery, dark green fronds with a distinctive shape resembling an open hand, while sterile fronds resemble the leaves of a maple tree. Grown indoors, it prefers indirect light, moist, acidic to neutral soil, and high humidity. Alocasia amazonica, or the African mask plant, is a hybrid of Alocasia longiloba and Alocasia sandriana, both native to Southeast Asia. Its striking dark green foliage is contrasted with white veins, while the underside of the leaf is typically burgundy. It grows best indoors with bright, indirect light, high humidity, consistently moist soil that should not get too wet, and regular fertilizer. Microsorum Musifolium Crocodyllus is commonly known as the crocodile fern or banana leaf fern, and it's native to Malaysia. Its lush green leaves have an almost reptile-like appearance due to the dark veins. It's an epiphytic fern, meaning its roots do not need soil, and therefore prefers high humidity, a loose potting mix such as orchid mix, and plenty of indirect light. Blechnum Moorei is commonly known as Moor's hard fern and is native to Australia. It can grow to a height of 1 or 2 meters, forming a trunk with fronds growing up to 2 meters long and deep green in colour. It prefers moist shade and can tolerate temperatures down to around -7 degrees C or lower, although fronds can be damaged by frost. Pinanga Coronata is commonly known as the ivory cane palm and is a clumping palm native to Southeast Asia. Its cream-coloured trunk gives it its nickname, while its long, feather-like fronds can grow to around 1.5 meters long. In the UK, it can be grown as a houseplant, preferring high humidity, consistently damp soil and bright, indirect light. Davallia Denticulata, or the rabbit's foot fern, is a widespread fern native to Asia and Australia. Its long, creeping rhizome is covered in scales, resembling a rabbit's foot, while tripinnate, or 3 times divided, fronds give the fern a lacy appearance. It is epiphytic, often found growing on trees or on rocks. In the UK, this can be grown indoors in bright, indirect light and high humidity. Cibotium Regale, or the Royal Mexican tree fern, is a tree fern native to South America. It can grow up to 6 meters tall, and frond bases are covered in these creamy white hairs, making it a very attractive plant. It prefers a shady spot and moist, slightly acidic soil. Move indoors over winter into a room with high humidity or mist regularly. Coccothrinax Miraguama, or the Miraguama thatch palm, is native to Cuba. It is a solitary stemmed palm that can grow anything between 1 and 15 meters tall, with leaves 1.5 meters wide. It grows best in full sun or partial shade, in well-draining soil, and can tolerate lows of -3 degrees C with occasional light freezes, but can be grown in pots and brought indoors for winter. Bolbitis Singaporensis is not a definitively accepted name for this fern, which is native to Malaysia. Bolbitis ferns are often grown at the edge of a water source, or even fully submerged in water, and can be used in aquariums. It therefore prefers high humidity and lots of water, but care should still be taken not to let soil become wet, and it prefers low or medium level indirect light. Asplenium Bipinnatifidum, or the cutleaf spleenwort, is native to Fiji and the Solomon Islands. It's a lacy-looking fern which reproduces by forming buds that grow into runners with small plantlets. It's epiphytic, growing on trees, and can be grown indoors in the UK with bright indirect light, high humidity, and well-draining soil. Adiantum Edgeworthii is a variety of maidenhair fern native to the Himalayas. It is a clumping fern which can grow up to 24 inches in height, with fronds bearing small fan-shaped leaflets. It grows best indoors in indirect sunlight and moist, well-draining soil and high humidity, but should be protected from cold drafts and dry air. Stenochlaena Tenuifolia is commonly known as the giant vine fern and is native to Africa. It is an unusual climbing fern which naturally climbs up trunks or fibrous plants and can grow up to 20 meters long. It grows best with high humidity, consistent moisture, and indirect sunlight, and can be pruned to help it maintain its shape. If you've enjoyed watching this video, please consider subscribing and turn on notifications. You can follow me on Facebook, Instagram, or X for video updates as well as my flower of the day. And you can email me at freyastropicalgarden@gmail.com. Don't forget to check out my website at freyastropicalgarden.co.uk, where you can find a range of information including public gardens that I've visited and information on plants that have been shown on my videos. I've had so much fun making this video, but if you'd like to make a contribution towards running costs, you can do so via PayPal.